Yeah, yeah. It's the Daily Go Get Mism Show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it whiz? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting. It's the daily Go Get Mism Show. It's going down like that word. What's going on? Stacey Yvette White is all up in the house. Hold down for the D. And Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita. I know for a fact that she's down with me. A YS book. This is always good. Look, yo, you're doing your thing. Yeah, you got the thing cooking. Word. Emily Dunlap is in the house. Bow. She about to turn it out. What's going on, y'all? It's the Daily Go Get a Business Show all up in your area, right? And tonight, we're talking about being selectively submissive. Now, you know, submissive and submitting is one of those words that nowadays gets a whole lot of attention. You know, who is submissive? Who will submit? Who won't submit? Why won't women submit to men? You know, like, are you too independent to submit? Why should you have to submit? Why can't you commit, submit? Are they the same? Is it the shit? Word. Well, that's what we're going to talk about tonight on the Daily Go Get a Business Show, baby. So, you know, as independent as you may be, as forthcoming as you may be, as forthright as you may be, we all have that one person that is the kryptonite to our Superman and our superpowers. So everybody, I believe, has that one person that they won't stand up to all the way that they stood up to everybody else. That's my word. So we're going to talk about that tonight, being selectively submissive. So you may have more than one person. So you may be the type of person that other people put up to go against somebody else. Look, I know somebody that'll stand up to you. This person will stand up to you. And they might stand up to you, but guess what? They might not stand up to somebody else. They may not stand up to somebody else that you would stand up to. They may be a real hot tamale in every relationship that they have been in, but you can best believe that they have been in one of them where they may have been inclined to beg, to plead, to compromise, to stand down, bow down. And hey, that's a thing called life. You're not gonna put on a show of strength to everybody, but it's not a show of weakness in order to submit to somebody. If you're feeling somebody's energy that way, why wouldn't you try to make a deal with them? Well, some people act like they would never make a deal, but you could best believe that they will make a deal. You sit back, relax, and chill. Yo, how you feel? My man Lawrence Sakel is all up in the place. What's going on, my man? Yo, kick the bass. And is that as Cook? It's always a good look. Come around and feeling confident, not shook. What's up, man? My big sis Robbie Ming is all up in here. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I hope y'all feeling like real men and real women should, because I'm feeling like a real man should. Ain't no doubt about it today. You know, this is one of those days where I feel like I just had to let it go. So, but this was on my mind. The whole submissive thing. Like, well, hold on. You know, women nowadays, they say, nah. You know what I mean? Brothers be complaining. Like, you know, women nowadays don't want to submit. And we look at submitting like it is giving in. It is bowing down. And it is. Now, I don't want to say that it is showing weakness, but it is conceding. And for some people, even just hearing those words or those ideas starts to make some people sick. What's going on, my brother Ansel Jones is in the house. What's going on, my brother Ansel Jones and T Carry right down for the morning, noon, and night. You keep your game tight. All right? Word. So hold on. Hold on. Okay, we good? I saw the little writing up there. It made me a little concerned. I wasn't speaking until it went away. What's going on, Charlotte? Charlotte BYU. Is that Charlotte BYU? Hold on, let me get the, you know, I mean, these eyesight nowadays ain't all, you know, so let me see. Yeah, it's Charlotte BYU. That's what's up. What was that beat? Get all the way up on it. Okay. So, thanks for coming through, Charlotte. My bad. My bad. You know what I'm saying? The people is just not what they used to be. I gotta submit to these glasses. All right. But yeah. You know, it makes some people sick to their stomach just to think about conceding and concessions and not being the person that stands up to everybody. And even if you are the type of person that gives people a hard time all the time, always fighting, always putting up a fight, always being aggressive, always being the kind of person that has to be in opposition, that's a show of insecurity. That's a sign and a show and a display of insecurity too. People think that insecurity is just when, you know, you cower or you're not confident and all of that. Overconfidence is insecurity too. It's just masked. It's masked. It's masked as being confident. No, you're not confident. When you're confident, it shows. It's an energy. It comes out. But people who don't recognize these types of things because they may be an admiration of a display of behavior that they would like to be able to put on themselves, they don't see it. Let's get into this show. Urban Therapy with Sun 752. And this your daily, the daily go get them show. We do this every single day, every day, every day. Every day it rains. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. We break it down, baby. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the. And if you can't say Omar with the, well, then you just say Omar with the Arts, the Daily Go Get a Business Show all up in your area. We are talking about being selectively submissive. And I would assume that each and every one of us are probably selectively submissive because you're not going to submit to any and everybody. As accommodating, as cordial, and as altruistic as you may be, you're not going to be feeling. You're not just going to be going around trying to serve everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know, listen, you may be in the hospitality industry, but somebody may get your goat every now and then, and you're not going to just give way to them. And being submissive doesn't necessarily mean that you give somebody their way. It could be that you are just in agreement. You're just in agreement. Like, hey, yeah, I submit to that. I'm not going to fight against that because I can see the benefit of that. I can see how it benefits you. I can see how it benefits me. And even if the scales may not be balanced, it's still fair because I feel like I'm getting what I want and you're getting what you want too. So yeah, I submit to that. You know, in a biblical sense, we're taught that a wife is supposed to submit to her husband. Why can't that mean that a wife is just in agreement with her husband? When you think about it, that's how it really goes. If you were raised by your mom and your dad in the same home, and your mom and your dad liked each other, loved each other, got along with each other, worked with each other, you knew that you couldn't play your mom against your dad or your dad against your mom. You couldn't do that. So if your dad didn't give you something that you wanted, you couldn't go to your mom and be like, I need. Not if she knew that you already went to your father and daddy said no. So she submitted to your dad. Same way, a man submits to his woman too. And if you don't believe that men are submissive to their women, then why do men try to make a decent salary to be able to financially provide for their woman? Or women, or family? Why would you do that? That is a form of submission. If you go to work every day, hustle, bust your ass, and come home and bring home the prize, the bacon, the chicken. That is submissive. That is submitting. You have submitted. You have decided that this was worth it. It was worth it. Yes, I will provide for my family. I will make sure that they have everything that they need. And that's even if your wife is working too and providing. You still doing your part. You have submitted. And you know, a lot of men will do whatever it takes in order to keep their woman happy. So like they might have to listen to a whole lot of blah 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 blah, but they get some ass at the end of the night. You submitted. You submitted. You know, like listen, baby. You know, when me and you were talking, when we alone, it is what it is. But you just make sure that when we around family, we're around friends, when we are out in public, you make sure that everybody understands that you are my woman and I am your man, and that what I say goes. Now, when we get back to the crib, it ain't necessarily got to be that way. But you make sure that out in the street that you don't make me look like a sucker. That is submitting. It is. So that may not be the type of submitting that you are used to, but we have to expand our knowledge and we have to expand our depth of definitions of certain things. With the English language, you can do that because they keep adding in new words. Charlotte says, send a DM if you're interested. Thank you. Interested in what? I don't know. Emily Dunlap in the house, and I saw Charlene Curry, Charlene Curry. What's going on, Charlene? How you feeling, Charlene? And my brother from another mother, Norris Hill. I said my brother from another mother, Norris Hill. What's up, my brother? Thanks for coming on through. You know how we do. It's all about you. Oh, all right. So do y'all understand what we're talking about tonight? You know, being selectively submissive. I believe that we are all selectively submissive. We may not select to him, her, them, or whoever, but we will find somebody that'll have us like, hold on. I realize I got to do some things in order to make this thing work because I'm interested in this thing work. So I'm going to make sure that I don't say nothing all out of pocket, get all flip at the mouth and too fly and slick to the point where shorty will run off because I don't want her to go nowhere, at least until the time I can touch a titty. Okay, you know, I feel like if a woman lets you touch a titty, you know what I mean? You know, like not sneaking it, but if she lets you actually touch the titty, yeah, I figure, you know, you've gotten somewhere with her because it is what it is, baby. You think it ain't, baby. It is what it is, baby. All right. Let me see. Hold on. What y'all talking about? Y'all talking about anything yet? Y'all talking about anything yet? Lawrence Seiko says, if they can submit to their white male employer, then they can submit to the brothers. I can only totally agree with that. And you know that they do submit. There is a thing between black women and white men. Listen, it's been going on since slavery. A lot of people try to deny it, but white men love them some black women. And I mean the real black ones too. Black men like light-skinned black women. White men, they want the dark berry or at least the brown. They want the brown. And it'd be like, but at work, you see it. I have never heard a black woman come from work complaining about her white male boss. Ever. I'm like, the fuck? But let it be a white female boss. This bitch out of her fucking mind. And don't, Lord, Jesus, Allah, Yahweh, Buddha. Don't let it be a black female boss with a black woman. Ain't no way they getting along. I hate to say it, but I ain't never heard a black woman come home and have good things to say about her black female boss, supervisor, manager, whatever you want to call it. More than likely, they'd be like, that's not my boss. She's just that's my supervisor. Yeah, but that's not my boss. I don't have no boss. My only boss is God. Unless it's Brad. Yeah, that's my boss, Brad. Brad's okay. Brad's okay. Brad's all right. He don't be fucking with me. Yo, he's all right. Yo, Brad takes us to the bar. He buys us drinks. Yo, Brad always lets us say what we think. And yo, Brad likes when we act all crazy. Yo, we hanging out with Brad again, y'all. Fuck is... If y'all want to dispute that, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm just saying, from my experience, I have never heard a black woman complain about her white female boss. Now, her black female boss, oh, this motherfucker he cut my hours. I said, this motherfucker, he cut my hours. He think he the shit king of the world. You can't give niggas no position. That shit is a mission. Yo, we gotta get him out of here. I wish they wasn't like that no more. Yeah, this nigga over here, he think he king of the niggas, This motherfucker, he's a cornball. Yeah. Maybe it's just me and everybody else I know. Let's go. My brother Ansel Jones says, I have female friends that boyfriends are insure. You mean insecure? You mean insecure? You mean insecure? It's all good. They just want to keep the peace. So are you saying that they submit to they boyfriends? I think one of the biggest problems comes when a man wants he does more than request his woman to submit. He want to make her. He wants to dominate. You know what I'm saying? He wants to conquer his woman, and sometimes that can be okay. But I would reserve that type of behavior to the bedroom, because outside of the bedroom, it looks a little... It borders on abuse. You know what I mean? Don't nobody want to see no black man, acting all super aggressive, because some people going to think that he really means it. And the people who knows that he ain't built like that, they're going to be like... Ramik over here. Yeah, Meek. Meek need to cut that bullshit out. He know damn well he ain't built like that. He know damn well he ain't built like that. That motherfucker remind me of an untrained pit bull. He look real dangerous. Look at the head on that motherfucker. You have big teeth. You know what I mean? The easier to bite you, my dear. However, just like an untrained pit bull or a trained pit bull, he submits to his master. So when his master come along, as killer as this motherfucker may be, when his master come along, that motherfucker be jumping up on him, wagging his tail, and what you want to do? I'll bite anybody you want me to. I said, what you want me to do? I'll bite anybody that you want me to. Yeah, what you want me to do? I'll bite anyone that you want me to. I know what I mean, but when I'm around you, I just want to be seen. I jump up on you, look at the paw print. Jump up on you, look at the paw print. Jump on you, look at the paw print. I've been down with you ever since I was a pup, and it brought me up, and you bring me down when you don't come around. And I'll be glad when you come through the door. I'll be laying down. Ow! Fuck out of here. Charlene. She said, what you say goes. Yeah, okay. See? Robbie Ming says, I believe it's a two-way street. Hold on. Because some men show off in front of their male friends boasting about, I got her trained. Yeah, that's an immature thing to do. And it will come back to bite you in the ass. It will come back to bite you in the ass. But I mean, people do it. But them same men that be putting up all of that fronting, I seen it. Those same men that do all of that fronting around they boys, and by the time you 30 years old, you really should chill all that out. Not everybody does, but it has to be on a decline. But anyway, I've seen those same dudes, kick it like they got the girl all up on the hip, and he got up tight, and but she be mad. And when everybody rap and go and clear out, he's apologizing like fuck to his girl. Baby, I was just, what I'm saying? I ain't, I'm so sorry. I ain't gonna do that shit on my head. But I love you. Listen, my life wasn't complete until you came into my life, and I just gotta have you as my wife. And I don't care about the motherfuckers. I was drinking. I ain't. I'm sorry. Yeah. It ain't like that all the time. And you can tell if you really look at her, she'll tell you that he fronting like. She'll play along. You know why she'll play along? Because she sees the value in submitting. Like, this bum, I'm married or I'm in love with this fucking cornball. This attention-seeking, needy ass got a front in front of his boys ass cornball. I'm in love with this nigga. I even got kids by this nigga. They gonna grow up the front too. But I'm gonna let him have his little time. Yes, master. Hola, Salima. Hola, Salima. Yep, you the man. Oh yeah. To the kitchen to get some more snacks. He got me like that. This nigga is king in the bed. I'm so dick whipped. There's nothing I could do except for submit. He has me on the hip like a beeper or a key ring or a belt. Yes, more like a belt. He has me contained. Yes, I will allow him to slick talk me in front of his boys because it's worth it. Yep, I submit. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. After they leave, this chick gonna give him. You know how it is when your woman give you that. And she can break you down with 4 words that you definitely don't want to hear after you done fucked up. You know what those 4 words are that your woman says to you when you done fucked up, and you done fucked up. 4 words. We need to talk. You know what the fuck you did, you front ass nigga. You fucked up now. Yes, sir. You fucked up. You fucked up. Yeah, you done fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And now you're going to have to answer to that. And you know what you're going to do as far as answering? You're about to submit. And you better submit because women that will go ahead and do that for you ain't a dime a dozen. You ain't fly like that. That chick wash your drawers. She know what your shit is about. Ha ha! She wash your drawers. She know what that shit is about, man. And yo, son, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. Robbie Mink says, wait, I read that one. Carol Chamberlain says, I have had black women bosses with truly great bosses. Well, that's good. That's good. That's what's up. And Carol also says, some of my white female bosses have been good to work for. Some were downright ignorant. Okay. All right. So a little variety, you know what I'm saying? So you had the little checks mix of employers or. Okay. That's what's up. Norris Hill says, Brad is studying the employees during happy hour. Yes, Brad is. But Brad will, you know how white people have unlimited funds at the bar. I'm like, these motherfuckers must be getting a refund or a rebate on the money they spend on alcohol when you go out. Cause they never be like, okay, listen, this is getting too expensive. Never. Not when you go out to drink. Like, it almost makes you want to test it. Like, let's see how much this motherfucker will spend in the bar. I've never heard him tap out like, yo, we up to 400. But you gotta take them to white bars. So you'll never find out the truth in white bars. You take them to a black bar around the way. You take them to the Eagle Bar. You take them to the Eagle Bar down in Germantown in Erie. If you know, the truth might come out. Like, yo, you ain't getting no discounts in LA. No, we don't have a white rebate down here. You know what I'm saying? These niggas gotta pay for this shit. Aqua, hold on. Aqua activated. Oh, Aqua activated. That's what's up. She said a belt. Yikes. Robbie Ming said, won't she now? LOL. Word. Hold on. Robbie Ming says, that's true. I worked for a black female woman. She was a bitch. I think she just didn't like me. As Cook says, I have one black, one white, both bitches. You equal opportunity. You like, something tells me you just don't like authority. You are not selectively, something tells me that you are not selectively submissive when it comes to your employers. Like, fuck all them motherfuckers. If they don't let me do everything that I would want to do when I'm not at work, then they're not my friends. You're not my friend. Sucre jetux. Sucre jetua says cornball. She's not doing that. Hold on. She's not doing it. Ain't nobody. Hold on. Ain't nobody letting a cornball get off like that. I've seen it. Of course, there are levels to this thing. There's levels to this thing. Levels. More than likely, if they really his boys, they know he fronting anyway. Like Jay gonna start that shit. You know, he gonna start that shit. That, you know what I mean? Him and his girl gonna be fighting at the end of the night because, you know, he always gotta start fronting and acting like it's all this, that, and the third when we come around. But, you know, that's my man. You know, we submit to some people that we know ain't really like that. But he good peoples though. I mean, the motherfucker do anything for you. But you're gonna have to listen to his fucking fish stories every now and then. And sometimes his fish stories are in-house. Oh yeah, man, my baby girl is the smartest in her class, man. You know what I'm saying? She just got a scholarship to go to Penn Charter. Man. We got us a little genius going on. My God, that's what's up. Everybody love their kids. That's good. Yeah, man, she just got a scholarship to go to Penn Charter. A few weeks later. Well, it was something happened with the scholarship. So she's gonna do another year in the public school. But next year, yeah, gonna move over to the Penn Charter. Like, nigga, do you realize that if she could get a scholarship to go to Penn Charter, she could get a scholarship to go to Germantown Friends, Abington Friends, Friends Select. Basically, Penn Charter is like sort of like the Harvard of private schools in this area. Yeah, man, baby girl doing the damn thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, come in here and read to come here and do some math problems for these niggas. Chandra gonna come over here and do something. She gonna come over here and do these. Come on, guys! Stop being scared. Come over here and show Daddy Friends. You know how smart you are. You gonna come over here and read this paragraph, whatever they call it, and you gonna do some bad problems. Carol Chamberlain says they have their company credit card. That might be what it is. I'm trying to tell you, they be unstoppable at the bar. Yo, happy hour, they own that shit. Like, yo, I got happy hour. That's my shit. That's my real lane. We work in sales, but my real specialty is happy hour. I'm gonna show y'all how to do this, son. I'm gonna show you how to do this, son. Yes, yes. As Cook says, word, white people be like, you want another? They do. But let me ask you this, though, S. Cook and Carol Chamberlain. When they do that, are they submitting to black people? Is that a form of submission? You can think about your answer before you go into it, but is it? Is that a form of submission? You know what I'm saying? You know, Massa coming through, free watermelon for all. Kizzy, free watermelon for you. Chicken George, free watermelon for you. Kunta, I said Toby, free watermelon for you. You. Free watermelon for you. Free watermelon for you, baby. Free watermelon for you, baby. Free watermelon for you. We got the free watermelon. That's a liquor too. Free watermelon and chicken. Free watermelon and chicken. Free watermelon and chicken. We gonna get this thing popping right here. This shit is kicking. I got me a company credit card. Got some free fucking watermelon for y'all. Everything is gonna be all right tonight. We gonna get this shit. Yeah, we got the game tight. I'm hyped as motherfucker. Soon as 6 o'clock comes, we go around to the bar, and I'ma show y'all how to really do it a bit. I'ma be me a company star. That's my word. I spent $700 on drinks. $700 on drinks. $700 on drinks. Damn near bought up the bar. You know who I am. All right. Sucre Jetois says, ain't nobody. Wait, hold on. No, I already read that. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. All right, North Hill says, I lost one because along with other reasons that go with being young and dumb, I couldn't help but parade her as a trophy. But alas, like you just said, it was all over when she said, we need to talk. We need to talk. I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. I need to. That's 6, but that's okay. We need to talk. We need to talk. I said, we need to. I'll be like, nah, I don't want to talk. I don't want to say shit. Nah, I can't talk. I'm mute. My name is Henry Keller. I can't. I don't want to talk, shorty. I don't want to talk about shit. And I don't want to listen. You know what I mean? Let's just go to bed. Let bygones be bygones. That was so yesterday. Selectively submissive, y'all. Y'all know what it is. You want to call into the show? I invite you to call into the show. You know, totally uncensored show. You can say it how you mean it. Express your passion in any form or fashion. Y'all know how we do. And the number to call is area 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby, on. 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 Get your shine, baby. 319-527-6199, baby. Like I said, express your passion in any form of fashion. No censorship. You say it how you mean it. You know what I mean? You want to cuss, you want to curse, you want to swear, you could do it right here. Hell yeah. All right. So, but yeah. So being selectively submissive, you know, sometimes when you get your feelings hurt, you swear up and down. You might swear up and down that you're never, ever, ever going to submit to anybody else. You're never going to make anybody. You're never going to give anybody an easy time dealing with you. Some people have decided that. They're like, nah, fuck that. See, people take your kindness for being weak. So when you try to give way, when you try to compromise, when you try to be in agreement, when you try to let people have their way, when you try to be a team player, then they want to play you like you a stone cold sucker. So this is what it's going to be from now on. From now on, you're going to have to earn my love. You're going to damn near have to fucking pay for it. When you go to work every day, you're going to have a certain tax for me. It's the O tax. And this normally happens when and because we've gotten our feelings hurt. And nothing in life hurts more than getting your feelings hurt. Nothing stings and lingers longer than getting your feelings hurt. Nothing makes you want to avoid that feeling again like getting your feelings hurt. So some of us put on this veneer, some of us put on this front, some of us put on this facade as if we are bulletproof. And I'm like, no, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you come, go, lay, stay, or pray, do this tomorrow or later on the day. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's what they'll do to protect themselves to certain people. But that one person is going to come along, and guess what happens? They're going to see the value. They're going to see the worth. They're going to see, like this one is different. So although she may have been loud talking all the other ones and made the other ones jump through fiery hoops in order to get to, Lawrence, he can attest to this. We've talked about this. It is nothing worse than having to jump through a fiery hoop just to touch a titty. It's like, I'll burn my fucking arm. Ow. Yeah. But somebody somewhere will make you do it. And it's not always somebody that you're romantically linked to. Sometimes you just feel the energy of somebody and they just ain't the one. In your mind, they ain't the one. Like, yeah, you'll try that shit with everybody else, but you won't try that shit with them. Whoever it is, it's like, We ain't doing that with her. We ain't doing that with him. It's that energy. And we wonder, why do some people have it and other people just do not have it? Why is that? What part of the game is that? What's that? Why is it? What is that energy? What is the key to harnessing that energy? What is the key to releasing that energy that makes people say, nah, this one right here is going to get this respect today? You might talk about everybody else. You might be the type of person that other people come to get in order to stand up to somebody else. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yo, go get Terry. Terry don't give a fuck. Terry don't play. Go get Terry. I bet you Terry will come in here and regulate. You go get Terry. Big Terry. T. You brought T in. But T feel that same energy. Like, nah, I'm good. Nah, like, it's nothing there. But even that person that has that don't fuck with me energy, they have somebody else that gives off that don't fuck with me energy that's stronger than theirs. And when that energy comes across, they take a seat. So that woman that's so unruly, she might be beautiful, but she's beautiful on the outside. She's terrible on the inside, and she just will put a motherfucker through the ringer. But trust and believe that somewhere in her history, she's like that because somebody made her bow down, and they didn't do it by force. And she don't want that to happen no more. Like, somebody told her that she was too pretty to blah blah blah. You too pretty not to. You too pretty not to. Every woman done heard that. You too pretty not. You too pretty to not have no man. You too pretty to be single. You too pretty. You too fly. You too fine for that. You too fine. Listen, you have niggas ride by the bus stop. See a pretty girl at the bus stop, pretty woman at the bus stop. Yo, baby, you want to ride? She don't know this motherfucker. Yeah, you too damn fine. You too damn fine to be waiting for the bus. Like only ugly people can catch public transportation. Like, that don't make no sense. If you was my girl, shit, you would never get on the bus. Never the fuck ever. Selectively submissive. Selectively submissive. They are the kryptonite to your Superman. For some reason, you won't clap back at this one. Carol Chamberlain says, nope, they just want you to get loose and spill the beans. I'm just saying, don't try. You talk about the white man buying all the drinks. Your white boys buying all the drinks. I hear you. Stacey Yvette White said, white men love black women. You can't tell me that ain't true. It's true. It's TRU. Aqua Activated says, definitely love it as long as he's consistent, direct with the foundation of love and devotion. Fairy tale, perhaps. It's relative. I've heard killers be called sweethearts. He's a sweetheart. Like that motherfucker did 15 years in jail for 2 bodies. Yeah, but he's a sweetheart. That's when he was young. I like to the families of the victims. Anyway, and my number's all fucked up. You only do 15 years for a double murder. Like who the fuck you know? But you got the Donald Trump pardon and shit. Like I killed these motherfuckers at the right time. Robbie Ming says, that's all the vanilla people think we eat: watermelon and fried chicken. Nah, they seen us eat some they seen us eat some neck bones and rice too. Y'all motherfuckers bring all kinds of shit to work after the holidays. Look, I got some cranberry sauce pops. You got some what? Cranberry sauce pops. You do? Yeah, and I got some turkey pie. Some turkey pie? Yeah, it's turkey sweet potato pie, to be exact. How that's gonna be good? I'm trying to tell you. My people, everybody in my family know how to cook, man. You know what I mean? It's a secret recipe passed down from my great grandmother. You know what I mean? Turkey sweet potato pie. Anyway, watermelon is the most healthiest fruit that you can eat. I eat watermelon right in front of the motherfuckers now. Yes, a boss. I was just on my break eating some of this delicious watermelon. I eat fried chicken when I get at home, but I eat all the watermelon right here. You want your some? I got some watermelon, got me some pineapple and some grapes with the seeds in it. Non-GMO. We only do organic. Watermelon. See the seeds in this watermelon? I don't even spit them out or eat them. They're very, very nutritious. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I's gonna get back to work, making sure I keep the rest of the slaves in order right after I'm done. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. No, so some may see it as acting bulletproof when others may see it as ducking Cupid's arrow. And it's both. I believe that it's both. Because when you get hit with Cupid's arrow, when you fall in love, you're going to submit. But that's who you selected to be submissive to. Now, you know how it goes when you submit to the wrong person. But guess what? You don't ever really submit to the wrong person. You submit to who you thought you should submit to at the time. Sure, in Monday morning quarterbacks history, we can all go back in our history and be like, yo, I can't believe that I showed favor. I can't believe that I gave in. I can't believe that I submitted here. I can't believe that I went for this, that, and the third. But you went for this, that, and the third because it felt right. Listen, even if all she wanted to do is go down on you, you still got to submit. After all, she might not be down to pull your zipper down. You got to do something, dog. Shirt ripped off, draws down to the knees. Wait, mama, wait, please. Put away your gun, put down the broom. My mom fucked up the room. Shout out to Schoolie D. Shout out to Schoolie D. Carol Chamberlain says, at Robin, when I go out, hold on. When I go out and eat with clear people, I order the most expensive item I can. No chicken. I want 2-pound lobsters. That's right. Market price. Robbie told myself, Carol, I know that's right, especially when they are buying. Yeah, only when they buying. No, so it says, I'm ordering the salmon. Make sure it's the red can, not the pink. Okay, anyway, Aqua Activator said, boss, I'm not an ass kisser. Boss, I'm not an ass kisser or a snitch, but my boss usually loves me and tells me their secrets. I can understand that. Robbie says, I want a whole seafood buffet. Hold on. And we'll have the bottle of the most expensive champagne. Now you taking it far. Wait a minute. A bottle of expensive champagne in a restaurant? Shit. Tots will be expensive as shit in a restaurant. You know, champagne. You better get that Ripple, that Champipple. All right. Aqua Activator says, I'm done with this guy and his non-GMO. I'm just saying. Selectively submissive. You agree to who you want to be in agreement with. You bow down to who you want to bow down to. You show favor to who you want to show favor to. Will it always work out perfectly the way that you constructed it? You may not have even been in the type of headspace to be able to construct anything because you was just so enthralled and enamored. And you can be enamored with somebody that you're not even romantically linked with. You could just be in admiration of somebody. I mean, look at how people treat their favorite celebrities. They submit to them all day. Remember the days before the internet? Remember all of these celebrities, they used to get all of this celebrity mail, all this fan mail. They used to get all of this fan mail. people telling them how much they loved them, how much they cared for them, how they couldn't wait until they came to their town, and things like that. That's all submission. Now, if you can submit to somebody that you don't even know, somebody that you had to spend money on that you don't know, you mean to tell me that somebody who's actually doing something for you? Like, listen, man, you know what I mean? You give a nigga a back rub, he needs to submit. You can't get a good back rub everywhere. You just can't. It sounds like you should be able to, but you just can't. Some people don't have a back rub technique, like, so you just no. The fuck you trying to do? Erase my back? You rub it. You know, like, oh yeah. The fuck is this, Mr. Miyagi? I mean, wax on, wax off. Get the fuck. What's wrong with you? And let me see your hands. Shit more fucked up than mine. Okay. Okay, it says now they get dissed on Twitter. Yeah. No, it still says that T Carey. It sucks looking back, seeing most of the years as wasted. Yeah, I stay away from words like wasted as far as my history is concerned. Things happened the way that they were supposed to happen, and things fit in place. Maybe not the way that I wanted them to fit in place, but they definitely fit in place the way that they were supposed to go. There is evidently a higher power out there that is pulling the strings, and we have to submit to that, whether we like it or not. Because one thing that you cannot do is stay where you were the whole time. If you think that change is hard, try staying the same. It's virtually impossible. It's literally impossible. Your cells change, die and replenish every single day. That's what cells do. You can't keep them the same. So if physically and internally your body is changing every day, how do you think that you're going to stay on the same mental plane as if those cells are staying the same? So you're learning more and becoming more advanced, but you think that you're going to stay exactly the same. Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Oh, by the way, nah, I ain't gonna do it. I was about to ask y'all something. I ain't got no business asking y'all, so I'm gonna chill. We submit in our daily lives. We do. We submit every time if we drive to work, we submit to the traffic laws. Stopping at stop signs, even if you're the type that does a roll stop, stopping at stoplights, making sure that you don't, go too fast or disobey the speeding limits. Even if it's just in fear of getting a citation or whatever, you still submit it. You did what was necessary in order to get from point A to point B without breaking the rules. And that is a form of submission. Yeah. And you're even selective in that because there may be times when, well, look, I got to go to the bathroom or whatever. Ain't nobody around here. It ain't even no traffic camera light. I got to run this light before I piss all over my seats. I got to at least get to where there's a dark tree. So you're selective. You were being selective, just making sure that you surveyed the area to see if it was okay for you to disobey the traffic laws. You are selectively submissive in a whole lot of areas that you may not take into consideration because you may have limited your feelings about submission to just a couple where one has to submit to the other. Men and women in a couple have to submit to each other. And both of those people probably submit to a higher power, God. So, We don't have no problem submitting to God, though. Probably because we've never seen him, never heard his voice, never have experienced him in the physical form. But we will run around here saying, yeah, only person I submit to is God. I don't submit to man. Right. They say we were made in his image. You submit to his creation. You submit to him. And nobody does everything that they want to do. People kill me when they get on their shit. When they be like, yeah, I do whatever the fuck I want to do. Well, you must not have wanted to do a whole lot. How about that? Carol Simmons says, lessons learned, Norris. No mistakes, just lessons. Aqua Activated says, submission to oneself. Is it a good thing or bad thing? Submitting to yourself? I would say that it kind of depends, because you may submit to yourself to self-destruction, drugs, except abusing drugs, alcohol, pleasures of the flesh. That is a form of submission, but I don't think that that's a good thing. Then again, you may think that you come from good stuff, good stock, and you submit to that. Like, I'm going to finally stop doing all of this or practicing all of this self-destructive behavior, and I'm going to finally submit to my good self and get back on track and improve myself to the fullest. So that's a good question, though. It's a very good question. Is it temptation or instinct? It could probably be both. And it depends on what you're talking about. Like, 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 what exactly is temptation? I know it was a group of black singers, very talented. I know Temptation. I know the Temptations were a group of black singers from Detroit, originally from like Alabama and Mississippi and places like that. But I don't think it meant lead us not into temptations. You know what I mean? Yeah. My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl. Ooh. Okay. Aqua Activated says, you hear your own voice when you talk to God. I guess so. That sounds right. Aqua, I think that TK Ray says, Aqua, I think that it depends on whether it's mentally or emotionally and what aspects we are submitting to. I got you. But Calcium says, Omar, it's not the same. Listen, the Temptations were like one of the greatest groups ever who never played instruments. It's something I never understood. Like, none of y'all play instruments. Like, no wonder y'all couldn't get rich. Too much overhead. Somebody better pick up a horn or something. But you gotta admit, out of all the boy groups, if they ain't in the top 5, then the top 5 must not exist. No, so it says, I don't remember being selective about dumpsters when submitting to my bladder back in the drinking days. An old head once said, wherever you may be, let your pee run free. Carol Chambers says their voices were their instruments. Yeah, well, I bet you when they got them royalty checks, I bet it didn't say. I bet you them points was lower than motherfucker, man. They were lower than motherfucker, man. Like, y'all better go on tour. Y'all ain't getting no record sale money. Yeah, y'all ain't writing the songs. You ain't playing no instruments. Your credit's limited as fuck. But they was great. Real great. You know what I'm saying? What was the lead singer of the Four Tops? What was his name? In many ways, the Four Tops were a little bit better than the Temptations, though. Because the Four Tops, they were a little bit more diverse. Like, after they got off of Motown, they did shit. They sound changed a lot. Like, I'm like, yo, that was the Four Tops. I don't know. Melvin something. No, Levi. Yeah, Levi. Yeah. I'll be there. Oh, he's a yeah. He was the David Ruffin of their group. Yeah, I like Levi. Levi was dope. Aqua Activated says Smokey Robinson wrote all that. He didn't write all of these songs. Smokey didn't write all of them. Holland, they did the music, but they also wrote a lot too. Holland, what is it? Holland. I think David Ruffin actually did write some songs, but I think he wrote his own songs when he went solo. He was a dope solo artist. I don't know. I don't think nobody was better than David Ruffin. David Ruffin was dope. Think about if he didn't get strung out on coke.
Recent Dodge and Chrysler models have the shift lever all up at the same.
Who wrote the songs for the Temptations? Who wrote the songs for the Temptations?
The lyricist of the song Temptation is Arthur Freed.
Let me see. Okay. Who wrote the songs for the group The Temptations?
I pulled up some images for you.
Oh boy. That just means that a lot of people wrote them songs. Smokey Robinson definitely wrote some of these songs. I'm right here. Norman Whitfield. Hold on. More people have died from that group than you can shake a stick at. I mean, what the fuck? Damn. Hold on. Well, okay. Here's some answers. Let's see. Holland, Dozier, Holland. All right. The songs of the old Motown were written by Holland, Dozier, and Holland. They also wrote a lot of the for the other old artists. So I know they wrote some. Smokey Robinson wrote some. Later on, even Rick James wrote some. Remember, Rick James put him in his group. Temptation sing. Ooh. Yeah, Carol says Holland, Dozier, Holland wrote the songs. Yeah. Yeah, let me see. People submit when they feel that they're out of options. I think they submit before then. It's just a different form of submission. Aqua Activated says, I didn't realize that either about them not playing instruments. You never seen them play no instruments? I mean, not a maraca, I played more instruments than they did. But David Ruffin did make that 5-headed mic. He invented that. Go David Ruffin. Gordy had them sewed up. Levi Stubbs. Okay. The Temptations were very diverse with their music. There's an album of classics. I mean, yeah, they had. It's just that, like, when I say like, you see a clear difference of when the Four Tops left Motown. Like, when they left Motown, they totally left that Motown sound. But the sound that they picked up was like, yo, this shit was still funky. Very funky. Norman Whitfield was one of the writers. Okay. TK Wright says, Aqua, your thumbnail looks familiar. Did you change your name to Aqua from something else? Only one original member left now, and that's Otis. That's because I know for a fact that Otis killed all the other members. People don't be wanting to believe that shit. But explain to me how else. Like, come on, man. This motherfucker got the Green Mile juice. He even the members who came on, they might have been babies when the original Temps came. They came in the group. They did too. Everybody except for Otis. Otis got to be like fucking 100. He got to be like 160. The originator of the group is the only one left? Come on, man. Check out what happened to their estate when they died. And we'll find out what Otis has been up to. As soon as you start asking for more money with the Temptations, it'll be like, that shit is crazy. Mm-hmm. H. Cosby did some writing too. William H. Cosby? No. But their dance moves were the ish. Yeah. They was a extremely great group. Extremely great. Extreme. Carol James says, at Omar, stop it. They all had drug problems. Otis just didn't let his consume him. You really want to believe that? Carol, listen. He created the group. He used drugs too. He lost a son. That must have been his Illuminati sacrifice. Okay. No, it still says, Carol, good point about Gordy. If you sneezed wrong, you were toast. Ask Marvin Gaye and the Isley Brothers. They was too talented to be on Motown anyway. They need to be on there. Now, even though the music industry owes Berry Gordy that's another motherfucker that's old as shit. Old as shit. Can't kill him though. It's a little peculiar, don't you think? Joe Jackson is dead. But that Berry Gordy? Aqua activation. Ain't nobody coming to you, Otis. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Yo. David Ruffin ain't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying. He is the least talented in the group, though. What solo did Otis ever sing, y'all? Let's get some Temptations trivia going on. What part in any song do you remember was Otis's part? They all had like one song that they had, like, bass. Melvin, you knew his part. Eddie Kendricks, you knew his part. Everybody had a part. Everybody else had a voice where you was like, yo. Except Otis. What's the Otis part? Where's the part where you be like, yo, this is Otis. Melvin and Eddie died from cancer. Yep, sure did. Cancer that was infused in them by Otis. Paul committed suicide. There was always some controversy over the alleged suicide of Paul. But one thing about Paul was instrumental in that group. He had the dance moves. He had specific parts that he sang. But where's the Otis part? So this is what I'm trying to say. People think that Paul committed suicide, but it was really Otis. Let's see how old Otis is. Otis. I think he had Otis Redding killed too. He said it's only room for one Otis. Remember? Let's see here. The hell was that? My fault, I saw some crazy shit. Otis Williams. Let's see. Hold on. Otis is only 79? Man, I don't believe that shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit. He only 79, y'all. Otis. Nah, son. Nah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm not going for it. No. Anyway, we gotta get on up out of here. We gotta get on here. Y'all don't want to accept the truth about Otis and how he eliminated single-handedly all of the other members of the group. Hey, Brown Eyes, what's going on? I ain't even see you popping in over there. Good to see me, some of you. We was talking about being selectively submissive, talking about how some people won't submit to anybody except for that somebody or those somebodies. That's what we was talking about. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious. Hold on, before I do this, make sure that y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. And make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if y'all haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Y'all know it's a Daily Go Get Him show. Don't front of me. Make sure y'all do the right thing over here. All right, back to our regularly scheduled program. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious January 26th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them, making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-T-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box, Marie Glasso. Happy birthday to you, Marie Glasso. And also Bliss Nana Ya Adepa. Happy birthday to you. And Christian Randall, turning 42 years old today. And Jamaican Tao, turning 29 years old today. And Chanel Holman, turning 47 years old today. And Sonia Mokalata Clark, turning 40 years old today. Yes, 40 years old. Bow, bow. Yeah. And Thick John Big Girl. That's her name. Thick John Big Girl, turning 40 years old today. Also, bow, 40 years old now. And Cesar Renato, happy birthday to you. And also Kim Gaines. My girl Kim Gaines, happy birthday to you. And she's raising money for the Innocence Project. And she's already raised $220 of $300 that she was trying to raise. So that's what's up. And last but not least, my girl going all the way back to the 1991, Felicia Stuckey. Happy birthday to you, Fee. I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious January 26th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn to rock out. Rock on and do the damn rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, man, listen, somebody is going to submit to somebody. You're going to submit to somebody in your life. You're not going to be able to play all hard because you got your feelings hurt or because you got all apprehensive because somebody just didn't do you the way that you thought that you should be done. And you probably did deserve to be done correctly. And I hope that you will get that way sometime in the near future. But in order to get something, a lot of times you got to give something. In order to get something, a lot of times you got to give something. And in order to give something, then you are going to have to submit. And there's nothing wrong with submitting because submission can be synonymous with agreement. You agree. Why would you fight against something that you agree with? Well, sometimes we just feel the need to do that. Like, well, I don't want nobody to think I'm a pushover. And no, submitting does not mean letting somebody have their way all the time. That's not what submitting means. We got to stop letting other people determine what the what the definitions are for the things that we participate in. We got to stop doing all that, because we have the power to make things the way that we want them to be. But we all need a little help sometimes. We don't always have all of the best ideas, and we sometimes feel a little bit alone in the way that we think. And sometimes we have to submit to the fact that we do not know everything and that we could use a little assistance. You know? I want to thank y'all for coming out. I want to thank y'all for hollering at the show. Make sure that y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. And that's real. That's real. So with that being said, man, listen, I want to thank y'all for coming out. I do. And we'll be back right back tomorrow night. 8 o'clock, psych. 7 o'clock. Y'all know what it is. 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I holla. Yeah, brown eyes, I holla. Yo, sucre de toi, I holla. Yo, Emily Dunlap, I holla back at all, yo. So Blog Talk, let me get you on up out of here. Blog Talk. So I'm going to say peace. I holla. You go bye-bye. And
thank you for using Blog Talk
and then Instagram, you say peace and see y'all tomorrow 7 o'clock. And for my YouTubers, y'all know what it is. Love is love, baby. And I get back with you. I submit to that. Peace.